America is facing a new crisis. Reports of crimes committed by illegal Haitian immigrants are increasing. These crimes are not just petty theft or vandalism, they're far more disturbing. There is a growing trend of these immigrants targeting pets, such as cats and dogs, for food. This might sound unbelievable, but the evidence is mounting. Communities across the country are reporting missing pets. Some residents have even witnessed these horrific acts. Despite these alarming events, the national media and certain politicians are turning a blind eye. They are dismissing the concerns of American citizens, labeling them as mere rumors or isolated incidents. The silence from those in power is deafening. It raises questions about their priorities and who they are really protecting. The safety and well-being of American citizens seem to be taking a back seat to political agendas. In many neighborhoods, pets are disappearing. Families are heartbroken as their beloved pets vanish. There's a troubling pattern emerging. Illegal Haitian immigrants are suspected of capturing these pets for food. One chilling case involved a family in Florida. Their cherished dog went missing. They found disturbing evidence in a nearby alley. Remains of their pet indicated that it had been slaughtered for consumption. Residents are living in fear, constantly worrying about their pets. They are taking extra precautions, but the threat persists. A video recently surfaced that shocked the nation. It showed a Haitian immigrant brutally murdering a cat and placing it in a bag. The footage was clear and indisputable. It captured the horrifying act in its entirety, leaving no room for doubt about what had transpired. The video quickly went viral, sparking outrage and calls for action. People were horrified by what they saw. It was a stark reminder of the growing threat posed by illegal immigrants who do not respect the laws and norms of the country they have entered. Despite the clear evidence, there was an immediate pushback from certain quarters. Some media outlets questioned the authenticity of the video, suggesting it might have been doctored. Left-wing politicians dismissed it as an isolated incident, refusing to acknowledge the broader issue. This response only added to the frustration and anger of the public. They felt their concerns were being trivialized and their safety compromised. The video was a wake-up call, but it seemed those in power were still asleep. The national media's response to these incidents has been deeply troubling. Instead of investigating and reporting the facts, many outlets have chosen to downplay or ignore the issue. This denial is not just irresponsible, it is dangerous. Eyewitness accounts and video evidence are being dismissed as anecdotal or unreliable. This narrative is being pushed to maintain a certain political agenda. It seems the media is more interested in protecting the image of illegal immigrants than in addressing the legitimate concerns of American citizens. This bias is evident in the language used by the media. Terms like alleged and unverified are repeatedly used to cast doubt on the credibility of the reports. This is despite the overwhelming evidence that these crimes are happening and are a serious problem. The role of the media is to inform and protect the public. By failing to do so, they are betraying the trust placed in them. Their actions are contributing to a climate of fear and frustration where people feel their voices are not being heard. The role of left-wing politicians. Left-wing politicians have been complicit in this denial. They have consistently downplayed the severity of the situation, often dismissing it as right-wing propaganda. Their reluctance to acknowledge the problem is putting American citizens at risk. These politicians argue that focusing on these crimes fuels xenophobia and racism. While it is important to avoid stigmatizing entire communities, ignoring the issue is not the solution. The safety and well-being of citizens should always be the top priority. Their stance on immigration policies is also contributing to the problem. By advocating for more lenient immigration laws, they are inadvertently encouraging illegal immigration. This, in turn, increases the likelihood of such crimes occurring. The disconnect between the politicians and the public is growing. People are losing faith in their leaders, feeling that their concerns are being sacrificed for political correctness. This erosion of trust is dangerous and needs to be addressed urgently. The importance of eyewitness accounts. Eyewitness accounts are a crucial part of the justice system. They provide first-hand evidence of events and are often pivotal in legal proceedings. In the case of the crimes being committed by illegal Haitian immigrants, these accounts are being unjustly dismissed. Residents who have witnessed these acts are credible sources of information. Their testimonies should be taken seriously and investigated thoroughly. Dismissing them as unreliable is not only disrespectful, but also undermines the integrity of the justice system. Eyewitnesses have come forward with detailed descriptions of the crimes. They have provided valuable information that could help in apprehending the perpetrators. Ignoring these accounts is a disservice to the victims and the community at large. It is imperative that law enforcement and the media give due weight to these testimonies. They are an essential piece of the puzzle in understanding and addressing the issue. Their voices must be heard and their experiences validated. Eyewitness testimonies, legal and social perspectives. From a legal perspective, eyewitness testimonies are often considered strong evidence. They can corroborate other forms of evidence and provide a narrative of the events. In the case of crimes committed by illegal Haitian immigrants, these testimonies should be treated with the seriousness they deserve. Socially, these accounts reflect the lived experiences of the community. They are a testament to the impact these crimes are having on people's lives. Ignoring them not only hinders justice, but also alienates the very people who are affected. There's a growing frustration among citizens who feel their voices are being silenced. They're witnessing crimes and reporting them only to be told that their accounts are not credible. This dismissal is deeply demoralizing and creates a sense of helplessness. The legal system must uphold the value of eyewitness testimonies. They are an integral part of the process of seeking justice. Their importance cannot be overstated, and they must be given the consideration they deserve. The consequences of ignoring evidence. Ignoring the evidence of crimes committed by illegal Haitian immigrants has serious consequences. It emboldens the perpetrators, knowing that they are unlikely to face repercussions. This creates a dangerous cycle where crime continues unchecked. Communities are left feeling vulnerable and unprotected. The lack of action from authorities and the dismissal of their concerns lead to a breakdown in trust. People start to take matters into their own hands, which can lead to vigilantism and further chaos. The psychological impact on victims and witnesses is also significant. They feel neglected and ignored, which can lead to anxiety and fear. This sense of insecurity permeates the community, affecting the overall quality of life. Ignoring evidence also sets a dangerous precedent. It suggests that certain crimes are not worth investigating, which undermines the principles of justice and equality. Every crime, regardless of the perpetrator's background, should be taken seriously and addressed accordingly. Now, the urgency of political change. The current political landscape is failing to address the issue of crimes by illegal Haitian immigrants. There is an urgent need for change. The safety and well-being of American citizens must be the top priority for any government. The upcoming elections provide an opportunity for citizens to make their voices heard. It is a chance to vote for leaders who will take these concerns seriously and implement policies that protect the community. This is not about partisanship, it is about ensuring safety and justice. Political change is necessary to address the root causes of the problem. This includes stricter immigration policies and better enforcement of existing laws. It also means holding those in power accountable for their actions and decisions. The urgency of the situation cannot be overstated. Every day that passes without action is another day that communities remain at risk. The time for change is now, and it starts with making informed choices at the ballot box. Voting for safety. American citizens can affect change through their vote, elect leaders who prioritize community safety, vote out those who ignore the issue. The current administration's policies have contributed to the problem. Their lenient stance on immigration and crime leaves communities vulnerable. It is time for leadership that prioritizes American citizens. Voting is a responsibility. Hold leaders accountable and demand better policies. Vote for candidates who tackle these issues head-on. The upcoming elections are critical. Choices at the ballot box shape the future. Vote with community safety in mind. Ensuring the well-being of American citizens. The rise in crimes by illegal immigrants is a serious issue. The current political and media landscape is failing the American people. There is an urgent need for political change. The safety and well-being of citizens must be the top priority. Vote for leaders who will take decisive action. The future of the country depends on it.